Well, welcome on my channel first of all. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me on your channel. I'm very much excited. Yes, I am very well, doing exceptionally well. You tell me, how are you? How's everything going at your end?
Yes, also I am I'm doing great. I'm fresh as a flower, and yeah, my name is Khushi, and I'm from Hanwangarh, Rajasthan, and I am doing my graduation, and I'm in final year right now, and simultaneously I am running my YouTube channel, and I'm preparing for competition exam also. And apart from this, if I talk about my hobbies, I love to learn this language. I love singing. Yeah, this is bit about me.
Okay. For which exams are you preparing?
I'm preparing for third grade exams. Third grade.
Third. Okay, fine, fine. Good. So, yes, I think along with doing your studies and preparing for your exams, you are keen interested to learn this language.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So, what motivated you to learn this language?
Of course, the priority of English in today's world. As you can see that if you are perfect in English, if you are good at English, so you can get job easily in any field. If I talk about any government, if I talk about any private field, or you want to build your own business, so I guess English is very essential nowadays. That's why I'm learning this language.
Yes. So, I mean, when did you think like you need to improve? Did you experience anything, any incident by which you felt like, no, you need to work?
Yes, definitely. One thing I want to share with you that is my background was English medium, my schooling, I would say. But at that time, there is no environment to speak in English. Even teachers could not speak in English. Even students and my friend circle, we are speaking our mother tongue sometimes. So after that, what is happened with me? Parents or any another people cannot understand this. They just saying that, oh, you are from English medium, so you know how to speak, how to elaborate the sentences and all. If someone asked me any single word meaning in English, or if someone said to me that what is the meaning of this in English, and at that time I was not able to give reply in English. So that's why the people start taunting to me that, oh, you are from English medium and you don't know the meaning of that word. So it hurts me a lot. Also, I'm facing this, but yeah, at that time I decided that I want to command over that language. So that's why I was starting.
Yes, because it happens how much, even if we are good, we are able to reply. If we are asked the same question, we will be able to reply at home when there is no one perfectly. But when this question, any kind of question is asked in this language, somewhere we get conscious.
Yes,
So, yes, because I have also experienced this kind of, problem. The way I speak at home with my, children and any known to friend, there I'm very comfortable. But if I have to speak somewhere outside, definitely once I give a pause. So I think we
yes,
some unknowingly we become conscious, even though we feel like no, we are very much confident and we are able to speak. But that consciousness automatically comes into us.
yes, definitely. Yeah, I faced a lot with in front of my family members a lot. That's why.
Yes, yes, yes. Because I
Yes,
have also gone these kind of problems. So, wherever we feel like that here we are facing problems. So we try to confront those kind of situations more so that
yes,
we try to overcome our problem. Because English is that kind of language, we are well aware of grammar part and we know basic sentences. But just because we are not habitual to speak into this language, that's where it troubles sometimes to us. So
yeah,
I also
yeah.
every time try to find out problems where I'm not able to speak, even though I could speak but I'm not able to speak. So there I think I try very hard so that next time I do not face same kind of problem.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Okay, one thing I want to ask that how you improve your grammar thing, because I am in initial phase and I'm learning this language, and you are already good at English. So, is grammar is important, or how to, if it is important, to how to improve?
Yes, it's not that much important, until you want to become English trainer or something related to English, then it is very important. But if you want to express yourself that much, so I don't think that much English grammar knowledge is required. I do not think at all. But it's not like this even that you do not know ABC and you just want to speak. It should not be like this. So I think before knowing grammar, how much knowledge we have, because it's our main subject in schools. So everybody do
Yes.
do possess little kind of knowledge about grammar. So while speaking, even if a person is well versed in grammar, so that person also make mistakes. So it doesn't matter whether we are good in grammar or not, because I am telling you this through my experience. Though I, because I was teaching my kids also, so there I had bit knowledge about grammar. But when it comes to speaking in my initial days, I kept on making mistakes related to grammar. And there I think I gave a pause. I thought, why is it happening? I am good at grammar, still I'm making mistakes. So I think these two are totally far away things. We cannot compare both things, that if we know grammar, so we can speak good without any mistakes. So it's not like this.
Yeah.
I think without judging our mistakes and all grammar part, we just start speaking. And yes, if we want to speak good, correct, side by side, we can, judge ourselves. Where have I stuck? Or even if you are not in a YouTube channel journey, with whom you are talking on audio call, you can record that. And later on, you can judge your mistakes wherever you have stuck or wherever you have made mistakes. And accordingly, I think you can improve yourself. And side by side, if you feel like that you want to become more efficient in this language, side by side you can go through little grammar part also. But for me, as per my experience, it's not at all required, because little grammar, not everybody has that little grammar knowledge. So I think with
Yeah.
those knowledge we can move forward.
Yeah, because grammar is quite hectic for me, because we already do that things in our schools, right? So same things is doing again and again. I guess this is really very hectic sometimes. Yeah, that's why I'm asking that you are into the grammar or not. Yeah, but you have a good knowledge, bit knowledge about it. So that's great. Yeah.
Yes, because I'm totally into this field. You are doing your studies also, you are preparing for your exams also. Yes,
Yeah.
you cannot give whole weightage to this language only. I have immersed myself into this language only because I have to make my career, into this language. So that's what
Yeah.
makes the difference.
That grammar was not much important in speaking skill or conversation. Yeah.
Yes. I also feel, because whenever when I started my journey, I had no I had no one to, means I had no one to explain this. So I just, whatever I did, I just started with my own experiences. I learned from my own mistakes, because what I used to do initially, I used to pay so much of focus on my mistakes. Like whenever I used to start speaking and wherever I used to get stuck, so because whenever you are speaking, you come to know in a flow of conversation. Many times you make mistakes, and when you are speaking, you come to know also, oh, you have done this mistake. At that time, I used to become so much nervous. I used to thought, oh, in previous lines I have made mistake, and and that made me effect on my future conversation also, and further conversation also, you can say. So at that time I used to fumble a lot, because somewhere that those mistakes revolves into my mind. So that's what I made a blunder while speaking in my initial conversations. And I learned from my experiences that if I'll keep paying heavy focus on my mistakes, I will never be able to speak. So then
Yeah,
I
definitely.
yes.
Okay. One thing also I want to know one thing more. That is, what do you do to enhancing your speaking skill and this language? What do you do?
Yes, yes. Right now, I am purely focused on speaking with myself because I want to move forward. I want to move ahead of my basic sentences. And many times, you do not expect from people to be on same page. Where do you want to move? So many times, I try to converse with myself or through Chat GPT, because every time it is not possible to converse with your friends or co-learners, because many times timings do not match up. So I have made this a regularity that I whether I do not get time to do any of the activity like listening, reading, but I make sure that I do speak with myself in any of the topic, or wherever whatever I had like whatever I'm conversing with you, and after listening to my video, wherever I think that I couldn't come up with proper explanation. So that's what I try to that's what I try to do with Chat GPT by speaking on same kind of concept. This way I think I improve myself, because at
Yes.
that time there is someone who is judging you. So this way I think.
Yeah, self-talk is really helpful, fruitful, because I am also doing initial phase that I talk with myself a lot in front of camera, in front of mirror. But when I was feeling that okay, I'm now comfortable to speak, so I switched to the conversation with others. So yeah, self-talk also important in our life while we are speaking. In initial phase, we have to start with self-talk. So yeah, yes, definitely. Hmm.
That gives a lot of boost, I think. And I just want to share one more example why I started taking keen interest in this language. In my teaching days, like initially when I was teaching few years before, we used to in every schools we used to have teachers meeting. So there, I think you need to come forward with your points. If you are asked related to any suggestion related to school decoration, bulletin board, or anything, whatever problem come up, and so you have to come up with your suggestions, your views. So at that time, I was full of thoughts. I was full of new creative thoughts. But just to see other teachers, putting across their points in this language, many times I used to suppress my thoughts inside me, because it's not about being confident, it's about being, I was not able to express my thoughts in that way, the way I'm expressing it now. So since those days, I used to think I also want to converse like these teachers or like these principals. So I made my aim since those days. I also want to be like them, so that I do not need to think before speaking anything in this language. So I think definitely you need some kind of a positive reason. Why do you want to speak good? So that's what make you move forward every time. Then you do not tend to give up even, because you have that motive in your mind that you have to speak that lady or that person. So I think we should
Yes.
make some motivation in our life.
Yeah, definitely. As you mentioned that you take that situation positive way. Yes. Everything is happening in our life for happen something different or something good. So yeah, this is really these kind of situation also happen with me in my life. I will say that I was in my school, so that was the experience that I was not at much, into the studies. If I talk about my 10th, before the 10th, I was not much into my study. I was not good at study. But you know what? Something happened at that time with me. So after that, I indulge myself into the study. So now I am able. Now I give priority to my study. So yeah, I'm agree with you. I agree with your thought that something is happening in our life for something doing if for something happening good in our life. Okay, okay, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Yes,
Mhm.
so we just want to know, like, along with learning this language, what, you have your plans, to go into teaching line as we discussed earlier. So, what, like, along with learning this language, what other things you want to, is there anything do you want to improve, or is there anything else which you like to change in yourself? Anything?
I mean, this is the anything I can say that because before some time, if I talk about before 3 months, I was not into that language consistently. So at that time, I was realized that I have to do something different in our life because if you following the same routine, you just study, study, and study. So I guess you get bored. So at that time, I was decided to do something so that I see the the changes simultaneously and slowly and gradually I see the changes in my life when I was into that language. I was started to learn this language. So that time I was realized, yes, I guess this is the thing that I will become good in this. So yeah, that at that time I was realized that this is the thing that I will good in this field. So this I can say this is the different thing I do in my life. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I just want to know, like everyone, every person, no one is perfect. Everyone has some kind of fear. Many of us know what are our fears, and many of them do not know. Like I know my fear. So, do you know any kind of fear that you want to get rid of? Is there anything? Are you aware of?
Yeah, I have a fear that yes, I'm comfortable to speak in front of camera. I guess this is the fear. This is afraid of me that if someone in front of me, so I guess I was not capable to speak with them. This is the fear, I guess.
Yes, yes, yes. Right, right. Like right now, I'm talking to you in this way. But if immediately I am asked to give interview in front of principal or anyone, definitely I won't be able to speak this way, that much of confidence, which way I'm
Yes.
speaking with you. So I think it happens with everyone. We will able to,
Yeah.
improve ourselves only through practice, not in the same way, different through different activities, through different ways. Like if a person is very much comfortable talking through only video conversation, so I think he will be more comfortable. He will feel hesitant while talking to strangers or outsiders. So I think we should try ourselves in each and every way so that if any situation we don't get hesitant.
Yes, yes. What is your fear?
My
If
fear,
you, yes.
yes, like I am working on it. That's what I had that fear. Like I used to think, it was not fear. Like I used to think that I am very shy. I am very introvert, and I thought that in earlier times I would take time to mix up with people. I used to think like this. But now I feel after coming into this journey, I feel like I am much capable and I'm enjoying my journey mixing with people and talking to people. And before that, when I used to watch videos, I used to think, will I be able to talk to people to hold the conversation for so long, for half an hour? I used to think it's quite difficult for me. But I think
Yeah.
with practice and once you start enjoying your journey or your desire, so I think everything becomes easier for you. This is not my fear. I think I have fear from height. And I
Okay.
evidently what kind of fear I have, I need to overcome that. So yes, like whenever I we go to any fair and we take ride on that fierce wheel, that one round which goes from upward to downward. I don't feel any kind of pain when we are going upward, but while inwards, that kind of I have that kind of tingling sensation in my stomach. So I want to get rid of that. So I asked from someone. So someone advised me that that time when you have that kind of feeling, you shout very loud, then your mind. So I tried this way also while I
Okay.
starts screaming like anything. So I think that helped me a lot, but still I need to think. So whenever I feel like it is difficult for me, I try that thing that definitely, so that at the end I do not have any kind of problem that I can't do this and that. I have made this aim to get rid of
Oh,
every kind of fear.
oh wow, that's yeah.
Yes. So are you into books also? Do you read books also?
No, reading books is quite hectic for me because I don't like to read books. I just I'm doing listening a lot. I guess listening is very helpful. If we listen a lot, so the thoughts come automatically while we are speaking. Yeah, so I'm into the listening a lot. I don't like to read anything. But yeah, I was deciding, I was thinking to read. Do you have any, a book you have to suggest me? So please.
I have started, even I was not into books. I was not very much, I was not a book lover, you can say. But, as after coming into this journey, I have heard from many people that, reading books helps you a lot, not only to improve your communication skills, but to widen your knowledge also. So yes, I am also trying to get myself involved into reading practice. So I have decided to start reading easy books. I have started reading with Sudha Murthy's book. You can take, because I have seen books related to her. I have seen books related to children also, or old age people also. So you can take any books, and her way of the way she writes, so it is very easy to understand, very easy to accessible. So I think already I do not have interest to read. All of a sudden, I'll take any book which is very difficult to read, which I am not able to understand. Immediately, I lose interest. So I have decided to start reading with Sudha Murthy. That is very easy to understand, and I think motivational also, and side by side interesting also. So I think we should start with easy books so that we can, gradually develop interest also.
Okay. Yeah, this Rajni, do you know Rajni, ma'am?
Yes, yes,
You
I
know
do.
her? Yeah. Yeah, she also suggests me that book because I guess she started from that book, Sudha Murthy. Yeah. So I guess yeah, this is a motivational book. She suggested me.
Yes, yes, yes. Because while reading, when we speak aloud, that also matters a lot. I think for that purpose, we can read newspaper also. But many people do not find interest reading newspaper because there are many kind of things are political, which was not come up with our interest. So I feel like books are good to read. To improve fluency, I feel like.
Yeah. Are you using any kind of application for your English, improving your English? As you mentioned already that you are using Chat GPT. Apart from this, anything else?
Yes, initially I was using, now I have stopped using. Initially I was using Hello Talk, means
Okay.
and from those apps I was using one or two apps also that I don't remember because I was using it 1 year before. So yes, through those apps I think I gained confidence how to give our introduction, and how to tell my daily routine, what I'm doing, where I'll go tomorrow, like basic things. Because
Okay.
you do not come to know the level of other person also. Many times you get beginners in those apps until you pay, until you buy paid subscription, you get only beginners. So with those beginners I improved my confidence a lot, enhanced my confidence a lot, by talking day to day conversation. This way I think I improve myself and I gather a lot of courage to speak. So it is helpful, I can say, to a great extent.
Okay, okay, thank you. One thing I want to know, one more thing that I want to know, that mm, what are the things that you want to suggest to others to improving your English, improving our English? What are the things that you want to suggest to the people?
Yes, first thing I think, if you want to speak from scratch, like you are a beginner,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to start your English from scratch, if you are totally a beginner, so I think you should start speaking, whether you know grammar, whether you know how to whether irrespective of knowing grammar or becoming fearful, leave all those things aside. What will happen at the most, you will stuck, you will get fumble, nothing will happen more than this. Until you start speaking, how will you come to know that where are you facing problem and you have to work over it. So start speaking, and once you start speaking you will automatically gather courage and confidence to speak. And when you come into the practice of speaking, then slowly you will come to know where do we have to improve. For this I think you start, along with speaking you start listening also, and along with listening you just do shadowing also, because I have done these practices a lot. And side by side, I was taking the help of those apps also, because initially I was very much nervous while giving my introduction, even to talk about daily conversation also. So I think I improved myself through those apps, and try to talk yourself also whenever there is no one, because many times we become fearful also while talking on audio call with some strangers using this app. For this, try to talk to yourself also. So I think by using different techniques, and wherever you feel that I'm facing problem through this way, I think you start working over it. Because if you want to really become efficient in this language, you don't try to give up. Like initially, what happens whenever we face too much of problem, we tend to give up. That it's not our cup of tea. We just leave it, because it came up to my mind so many times. After so I think through these practices we can improve ourselves without hesitating, without getting nervous, because everything, whatever we are facing right now, a confident speaker has gone through these stages where we are today. So I think irrespective of getting, frightened that we can't speak, never think like this and keep on speaking. I think we learn from our own mistakes. And this way, I think, because I'm the live example, I used to get frightened a lot while speaking in this language. And in my teaching days also, though I had good knowledge and I knew that how to make sentences, still I never come up. I used to suppress those thoughts and feelings. So I feel like we should not do this kind of mistake. If we will not get the courage to speak, we will never be able to speak. And then there is no use to having so much of knowledge of grammar, and how much good you can speak. If you cannot speak, you do not come to know your level. That's what I also come to know. With practice, I think that those things were somewhere inside, but with the practice of with the gradual time with practice, I think I come to know that I was already able to speak. It's just that I was not speaking. So I think speaking is the best part, shadowing and talking to yourself. I think that refines you too much. So I think these
Yeah.
ways you can improve yourself a lot.
Yeah, speaking and speaking with ourselves. Yeah, that's a good way to improve our English.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have any question, or we can sum up our session?
Yes, yes, I had prepared few questions. Yes, I just want to know, like while conversing with anyone, whether on audio call, video call. So, like when you make mistake or when you get nervous, so how do you handle it that time? What thoughts at the same time come up to you, and how do you overcome it? How do you handle the situation? And what is your condition after the session? Can you just throw light on it?
Okay. While I'm speaking, okay,
Yes.
while I'm speaking, if I am struggling somewhere, I take a pause. First of all, what is happening in our mind. We so many thoughts are coming in behind our mind, running in our mind. So at that time, while we are trying to speak, so we get stuck. Sometimes it happens with me also in this session, as you already see that. But how to overcome this? This is a very simple thing that you have to take a pause, relax your mind, and then after you try to frame the sentence on your own way, but within easy words. Like if you are trying to speak with advanced vocabulary or these kind of things, you are try to do so. This is really again makes you stuck. Again, this is so, in short, I want to say that you have to take a pause, and then you start it again. So you start to speak again with confidence.
Yes,
That I
yes,
do, and after the session, of course, I'm feeling that, oh, I am making a lot of mistake in this session. So I listen that conversation once again and try to grab the mistakes where I'm lacking, and then I decided, okay, in another session, I will overcome this. I will and I try to don't make these kind of mistakes in another session. Yeah, these are the
yes.
things.
Yes, yes, because